Hello, everybody. Welcome to webinar Building an Empire number 9. Welcome to Spring 2021. Today is March 1st, and we are continuing to improve our skill and knowledge to read and study and implement the book Building an Empire written by Brian Garothers. So again, welcome everybody, and special welcome to Nadezhda Ignatenko all the way from Russia. I'm glad you joined us, Nadezhda. And I would like to start this webinar a little bit different for some reason, because we have new member in our team, Nina Sponsor, Nina Denhardok, our friend, my friend and partner, and our friend, of course, friend and partner from Ahai. She sponsored a new member, Rune Romero from Kansas City. And this lady show herself outstanding performance. And let me share with everybody, first of all, picture of this lady. Isaac, please confirm that we see young lady on the screen. Not
Yes,
yet.
I see the photo.
You see the photo right now. Excellent. That's a young lady from Nina's team, and her accomplishment is outstanding. In February, in January, she accomplished 4.142 case credits. And as of February 27, she accomplished 12 case credits and 701 case, 12.7 case credit. So when I saw this accomplishment, and before that she accomplished 10 case credits, 675, couple of days before, I come up with the challenge, and I challenged everybody in my team. I said, what would happen if Rune, her name is Rune Romero, she is beautiful young lady from Burma, from Asia, and resides in Kansas City. She is a mother of 3, 14 years daughter, 11 years son, and 1.5 year another son. So I believe better than Iris, nobody could realize what's going on. 3 kids, and she is a mother, she is a wife, and she is a daughter, and she is forever business owner. Right? And still, she would like the first conversation with Nina. She said, okay, I want to do business. And Nina is working with her on everyday basis, and she is on her way to manager. And they make a challenge. And they said, okay, if Arun will double her performance, let's assume that she already accomplished in February 12.701 case credits. Let's assume that she will accomplish 10 case credits in February. And they ask a question, everybody. When, if she double her accomplishment every other month, when she accomplished level of manager, and when she accomplished car bonus. And I have one person who answers this question almost correctly. Why almost? I'll show you in a second. You see Isaac, please confirm what do you see on the screen, please?
Rune Romero, new assistant supervisor.
Okay, you see some details, right?
Yes.
So January 4, thank you. January 4.142, February 12.71. Performance is 306% and 0.64. It's outstanding performance. And then let's calculate together. So if she assumed that she accomplished in February 10 cc and in March double to 20 cc, what is going to happen? And April double again, 40. So total 20 plus 40 is 60 case credits, right? In April. And in May, if she double again, it will be 120 cc. What does it mean? It means that she accomplished level of manager, correct? And in June, if she continue to double it, she will accomplish 240 cc, and it will be car bonus level 2. Car bonus level 2 in June. But it's obvious right here. It's a simple 2 times 2 is 4. We just have to know the marketing plan. excellent, outstanding performance for new person. And I would like to ask her sponsor, Senior Manager Nina Denharduk, to share her story with Rune. Nina, please go ahead and mute your microphone.
Hello, everybody. Yes, I'm happy to have Arun Romero and my downline team member. And when I met her, she didn't know anything about the business. And she decided just buy a product for herself, for family and friends, and some product she was selling. And when I start talking to her about a possibility to have a business, not to sell a product, she decided to learn how to do that. And because she is teachable and she was following everything what I say, sometimes not from first time, sometimes I need to remind her, and I understand because mother of three, and so her hands full every day. So it's really difficult for her. But anyway, day by day, like Alex said, we was talking to her every day from Monday till Friday, same time. Only Saturday and Sunday she is free, and she start learn a system. And from beginning, from almost from first day when I talked to her, I start explaining to her our system and how to invite the people to use the product, to be partners. And she told me that one day, maybe after 3-4 days, she said, when I asked her, how are you doing? And she said, our people in Burma, they not like everybody else. Sometimes they say, oh, we haven't money. No, I don't want to sign up. Oh, maybe later. You bring me your product, I will try, and maybe later I will decide. And it was so funny because same I told Alex almost 13 years ago, because we always think we know better than our sponsor. And finally, when Arun start following a system, she start getting results. And every time when she ask person about possibility to have 30% discount, usually people decide to do 2 case credits for one time. And she got several downline members with 2 cc from one order. And she has several more people that would like to be members in March. And I'm sure she will accomplish level of supervisor till the end of the March. We're working on it. And it's very important to start do something from beginning, first 7 days. We need to, when we decide to do business, and we think about how to do that as soon as possible. We in a burning place, and not to think about something negative. We always need to just follow up and go and go and go. And I joking with her like, run. Her name's in English Run, but pronounced like Rune. And Rune is running. So, and she getting results because she's doing exactly what I say. So listen your sponsor and you will be successful too.
Thank you, Nina. Thank you very much. She do exactly what you say according to the system, right? Minor details, but very valuable. Okay, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Rune. Okay, let's back to the winner. And the winner of this promotion is Nadia Ettinger. So I will deliver it on my own, the book 40 years of forever, Nadia. So congratulations to you. Okay, let's move to the subject of this webinar. And the subject is building an empire. Isaac, are you ready?
Can somebody start first, please?
Okay. Iris, are you ready to read, please?
I'm ready.
Okay, thanks a lot, Iris. We will continue from here. Fear-proof and skill-proof campaigns. Please go ahead, Iris.
Okay. The note, fear-proof and skill-proof campaigns. Does your team need wake-up siren? You may have an amazing product and lucrative comp plan, but you'll still find a majority of your downline will get paralyzed due to fear or lack of time to devote to their side business. What can you do to get more of them to engage and at least do something? Remember, the magic of network marketing happens when you get a lot of people doing few simple activities consistently over an extended period of time. If most of your team hasn't put in the time to learn the skills to get good at the business, and they likely are stuck in the fear zone, you need to come up with a super simple action they can take that is skill-free and fear-free. I came home from a GoPro recruiting mastery event with Eric Worre and collaborated on a powerful campaign that we launched within days. It was so stinking simple that it got hundreds of inactive people back into action. Here's what we did. Coming home from Vegas, my business partner Darnell came up with the name the 777 Challenge. We put out a schedule of live Zoom webinar presentation once a night for 7 nights with 7-figure earners. That's us. And we crafted a copy-paste text script for everyone to send out to just 7 contacts a day, inviting them to the webinar. 7 texts a day for 7 days, and lets the 7-figure earners do the rest. So I would call up my people in my downline and say, "Hey Joe, it's been a while. I know you haven't been working lately in your business with life being so busy. But I know you had a why for doing this business when you first started. And I'm betting that why is still important. I've got something really exciting for you. We now have a skill-free and fear-free way that you can see your business grow without taking hardly any time. We are doing live webinars this week. We even tested scripts that work for getting people to want to attend. And you don't even have to speak them. If I give you the script that you can merely cut and paste and text out to 7 people on the phone or in Facebook Messenger, would you spend 5 minutes to do it? Copy, paste, send. You down? We just massively communicated and promoted this simple system out to everyone on the team we could reach. The nightly webinars had 500 to 700 people on each. Recruiting spiked. Dormant team members were awakened. It was a powerful week because the campaign was short, simple, and exciting. And this is the post we put on our team Facebook page to promote the 777 Challenge. So you can see how we also let them know how important it is to follow up and how to do the 3-way call right after to close them. We have a skill-free and fear-free way to succeed in our business. You can send it 7 texts or Facebook messages out in 7 minutes today if we give you the script, right? 777 Challenge. Scripts below. Invite 7 people each day for 7 days to watch 7-figure earner do the presentation for you. Darnell Self and Brian Carruthers will do the live presentation Zooms on xxzoom.com at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Inviting 7 people each day to the Zoom is a snap because we are providing you with the exact scripts. Let's all ready to really do this together and create buzz and momentum for you. Choose from these scripts to promote the proper speaker that evening and call, text away. Copy and paste, personalize, and send via text or Facebook Messenger. Hey, as you know, I'm always looking to elevate my game in the entrepreneurial world. Well, I just added an additional project to my portfolio and I would love to help as many people as possible win big with me. This will be very lucrative. If I invited you to a special invitation-only webinar, would you join? I really want you to see this 20-minute overview. Shoot me a thumbs up if you want the info. Hey, XX, what's going on? Brian Carruthers is the successful real estate company Prudential Carruthers Realtors, and Darnell Self was named Entrepreneur of the Year by the National Black Chamber of Commerce, are working on a new project that's very exciting in the mobile app world. 2 apps that everyone will have on their phones in no time. They are inviting part-time partners for the expansion of this, and I've been invited to join in. We are assembling a larger team and I want you involved. This will be quite lucrative. If I get you the spot to jump in on a private Zoom webinar today at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, will you move around your schedule to be on? Once someone watches the Zoom, what's next? Follow up immediately after. Here's the script. What did you like best about what you learned, what you heard on Zoom? Then edify your upline, expert. I'm working on this with the best person ever. He or she knows all the facts about this, knows how the big money is being made, is so fun but also down to earth, and loves to help people. Hold on, let me get him on the phone with us for 2 minutes and so he can explain how simple this is to do. Then do a 3-way call and connect them. They will sign up on the 3-way call. Do it. Teach your team to do it today. If you get just 1 out of 7 to jump on each Zoom, that's even prospects seeing solid overview of this week. You'll recruit at least 1. That's more exposures than most people do in a month. Pick 7 people in your phone or Facebook friend list and go. Are you game? Be very sure you get any prospect who gets on the Zoom on a 3-way call with your upline to answer their question and close them for you. Don't let them drift away or try to close them yourself. The campaign above was very successful. You can modify it to fit your product, company, system, and upline presenter story for edification. Maybe instead of texting invites to live webinar, instead you send the prospect who responds a link to a video. Or maybe you invite them to live seminar. Make a campaign that works for you. I suggest keep it short, between 2 to 7 days. If you try to get people to commit daily activity for a whole month, they may not even accept any of the challenge at all. Baby bites. Get them to do a few days of simple activity. Get them some interested people and even get them a win. And now you brought yourself 30 days of their attention. Every time they see a result and commission, check. You buy another 30 days. Your goal is to keep buying time until their business has momentum and their override checks begin to hold their attention without you having to stay on them. Social media. Social media has become a mainstay in our network marketing world. There is some amazing way to harness the power of social media to expand your empire. But there are also many ways to misuse the tool and inadvertently damage the progress you were otherwise striving for. Therefore, your web presence must be thought out and designed with intention and purpose. We all get to project online who we are to the outside world. We can put ourselves in the best possible light and present ourselves as we want people to see us. If you think about what would attract people to a network marketing business, that is what they need to see when viewing your online profile. Remember, people are buying into us before they buy into the company we are with. I think about what attracted me to network marketing. Of course, it was the income potential. So I need to project financial success. Nobody wants to be sponsored by a dud. I also like the personal development aspect. So I talk about the growth and development I have found in this profession and the books I have read. These seem to create some connection with those who might have also read the same books. The social part of the business was also very appealing to me. The networkers I had met seemed to be so happy, always having fun, and had such close relationship. So again, I want to project this out so there will be that it will resonate with people. I want people to say, wow, I want to be like him, live like him, and have what this guy has. I wonder if I can find out how he does it. So our profiles are like a billboard to attract people to us. We are the people attraction business. Social media is also a great way to reach outward to connect with new prospects you want to introduce into your business. Using Facebook, LinkedIn, or other platforms to reconnect with past classmates or coworkers, or even establishing new contacts in your target market is very effective. All of us fell out of touch with people we went to school with and no longer have their contact information. But these days, we can do a search for their name on the internet. We can also seek out mutual connection and find them that way. I believe that social media is a means of connection, not so much for advertising. If you are on Facebook and you are constantly posting ads for your product or business, you might find that you turn off many people who otherwise might have been great prospects for you. Imagine if you pick up a magazine and 90% of it was ads, I imagine you would drop it and never buy a future issue. In the same fashion, nobody wants to see your social media presence as nothing more than a perpetual pitch fest. People want to see posts with content that is interesting to them. So I suggest you post your things that you feel represent you and your interests and frame them in a way that captures the minds and hearts of your viewers. It's all about creating curiosity and starting conversation. A natural opportunity will present itself later to share your business or product. So stop advertising and start connecting.
Iris, hold on for a second, please. Thank you for your reading. Take a break, please, and I would like to ask Isaac to continue, please.
Okay, good evening again. When trying to recruit using social media, I find that it is best to say nothing about your business, but rather show the lifestyle results of the business. For example, I post pictures for vacations I recently took because of my business affording me the time, freedom, and finance to take them. I choose not to even subtly remark about how my business made the trip possible. I just post about the trip and let people comment about how lucky I am. Then, in private conversation, I ask them if they travel much and where they would like to go next. If they divulge to me that they can't afford such luxury, I can give credit for my trips to the freedom due to my side business. I will do this in a way where I do not immediately ask them if they are interested in my business for themselves. As a matter of fact, I make no such approach. I always I, I await their curiosity and questions. If it doesn't come on this interaction, It will surely come after the next trip. Or maybe they will see me post about going on a field trip with my son, or pictures of getting a new car, or pictures of spending time at a charity function. My whole goal is to engage people. Once they learn more about me and I learn more about them, the connection will soon foster opportunity for me to branch the subject about working together in my business. Social media is always a way to constantly keep your team in a loop and inspire them with a constant flow of success stories to inspire them. For example, on Facebook, you can make congratulatory posts every time someone on the team achieves a rank, advancement, earns a bonus, or hits a goal. This not only makes the achiever feel great with public recognition, but it also inspires all onlookers to want to kick it into the gear to achieve more themselves. People will work for money, but will die for recognition. When they see their name or pictures on the screen from the World Wide Web, they feel empowered. Their self-confidence increases and activity increases often follows. They will want to earn the next round of recognition. If you go trawling the social media websites out there, be sure that you are not acting like a hunter. Don't message someone you see right off the bat with a sale of recruiting pitch. It is best that you find something you have in common to engage them in conversation first. Maybe ask them a question about their post or some advice from their standpoint of experience on a subject. Paying them a compliment about one of their posts that you read will make them feel good and thus increase the likelihood of them feeling a connection with you. Then, after you have developed some level of rapport, you can lead the conversation to finding out some reasons why your product or opportunity might benefit them. But if they sense that your sole purpose from the get-go was to pitch them, they will run from you. I find that those who genuinely like people and are really interested in them do well in recruiting. But those who are only looking to make a sale or sign a recruit and couldn't care less about the person often end up with no recruits and quit the profession. Be careful not to alienate any viewers by posting messages that could offend them. It is wise not to mix politics and religion with your social media identity unless you are okay with eliminating half of the world audience. And remember, once you post something online, you cannot get it back. It's out there forever. If someone wants to grab it and use it for or against you. So if you want to be seen by your prospects as professional and someone who's ideal to do business with, do you really want to post that picture of your acting like a fool at the party last week? You can and should show your fun side, but I suggest that you think 3 times before posting. Always ask yourself, will my post add to or take away from my personal image? My final social media tip is this. Do not let yourself get sucked into your phone or computer screen and think that you are building an empire. Yes, social media is a great tool, but it will never replace personal conversation in person or by phone. That is where true emotions and relationships are formed and nurtured. The internet is often a brain and time-sucking device. Hours can go by, then days go by, and your business is not being built. If you are using social media, be sure you know why you're on it. If you are just scanning for fun and social reasons, fine, but be aware of how much time you're spending on that. If you say it is for prospecting, then be intentional and productive. Create at least one new friendship a day. Every month you can add 30 new people to your friend network, which will soon translate into your downline network. Maximum impact through Facebook. An entire book can be written on just the subject of how to use Facebook to find prospects, share information, give presentations, create team culture, and create a community for your customers. Because people live on their phones and computers these days, it is important to go where the people are. I will share with you a few of the most current ways that some of the biggest builders are leveraging Facebook, which currently happens to be the biggest social media platform being used in network marketing. Finding prospects. There are more than 1 billion active people on Facebook, so you will never run out of people to contact. You will only run out of courage. As long as you are willing to reach out to people you don't know on the platform and make new friends, the world is yours to oyster. The world is your oyster. As I already mentioned, just find something in common with someone who is commenting on a post you're seeing and drop them a comment or a private message. Again, at first you only want to build rapport. You do not want to show up and throw up. Don't instantly jump into your pitch the moment you have a first connection. Get to know them and help them get to know you. Stop selling. Start solving. Your goal is to find out what problems a person has in their life through organic conversation. Then you can naturally share your solution with them. You should have a goal to grow your Facebook friends list by 2 new friends a day, or whatever number you decide. But it should be quality over quantity. You want to create actual friendship with people. Of course, this relationship most likely will not turn into one where they are coming to your next birthday party, but you want this to be more than just a list of strangers you hardly know. Remember, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. Always remember, what you post on social media is how you define yourself and your image to the world. People see what you post and decide if they would want to get into business with you. So post wisely, be authentic, caring, and somewhat professional. You should ask yourself, would I partner with this person in business?
Hold on,
Sharing
Isaac. Thank you. Take a break. Thanks a lot for your reading. And I would like to ask manager from Brooklyn and friend Helen Osipov. And I would like to say thank you, my friend and partner Isaac Gilbinovich, for reading, and ask Helen Osipov, manager from Brooklyn, to continue to read from sharing information, please.
Good evening, everybody. Okay, sharing information. What should you post on your Facebook page for others to see? There are a few different approaches to this. Some builders choose to keep their company and product off their page and instead just build intrigue and curiosity. They post subtle stories that might create conversation that leads to someone wanting to know more about a product. Others show glimpses of their improving lifestyle that will cause onlookers to ask how they can afford to take those trips or be home during the day with their children. This is called lifestyle marketing, and the goal is to attract attention and get some conversation started. This is the opposite of just thinking you can use your Facebook page as an advertising billboard and always just pitch, pitch, pitch. Constantly posting your product or opportunity pitch can annoy or turn off many of your followers. If you do want to post about your product or opportunity directly on your page, It should be well orchestrated. Your aim should be value, 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 and then once in a while, you slip an information about your product or service. Think about watching a TV show. If the hour you spent watching was mostly ads, you'd turn it off. The same goes here. Give people 90% content they enjoy consuming and slip in some conversation starting post for your business, maybe 1 out of 10 posts. Even this post should be subtle. Maybe once a month you can throw up a blatant pitch for your product or opportunity. Because you gave so much value all month long, you have built some social currency that you can now spend. But then get back to build up more currency. I do see some business models where they have great success being really in your face with before and after pictures constantly, or live video demos of the product. Some businesses lend themselves to that approach, and sometimes a marketer gets so good at being the expert on their product, they build a personal brand about. This becomes their identity, and they attract a ton of followers. This may not work for everyone because it does take a certain personality that can attract a crowd. Sure, anyone can learn it, but that's a whole other book or course to build yourself a brand. Doing presentations. Facebook has become a fantastic way to actually show your presentation. One way to do this is to schedule a Facebook Live video on your page. You can proactively invite people to it at the designated time, but Facebook will also have it pop up in some of your friends' news feeds. When doing the presentation, a good practice is to ask a little engagement during the overview so that you can go see who commented afterwards. This way you know who to follow up with. As we've already established, the fortune is in the follow-up. A more recent feature is the Watch Party button, where your team members can share your presentation or one an upline leader is doing on their own Facebook page. This is great because if you do a watch party and share a Facebook Live presentation, your leader is doing on your own page. When your friends comment or engage on it, you will be the only one who sees that engagement, and your prospect will not get mixed up amongst other people's prospects. You get to have a great presenter basically do a presentation for you on your page, and you keep all your friends on your page. Another very popular method of using Facebook to get prospects to see a presentation is commonly called ATM, which stands for Add, Tag, Message. There is some genius involved in this method. Here, the team leader creates a private Facebook group page that only people who are invited to can see. They will pin a presentation video at the top of the page. Everyone on the team posts success stories about the product or opportunity in the group as well. They will continue to keep adding new content on an ongoing basis. Now, you invite a prospect to the group. Then you tag them in the comments section of the posted video presentation by typing their name, which will show their Facebook profile name is tagged effectively. Lastly, your private message them to let them know you invited them into a secret Facebook group so they can see a special project, and then you tag them in a video you want them to see as ASAP. The genius is showing the presentation to prospects this way is that after prospects view your info, they often want to go do their research. That usually means Google. Do you want your prospects to Google your business? You never know what rabbit hole that will suck them into. But after they watch this video in a private group, they will naturally scroll below to read posts and comments from other people. All of those success stories will give social proof and validate what they just saw in the video. Building team culture. Creating an environment where your team can all gather for a sense of community is vital. Having a team group page on Facebook is a great culture builder. People want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. In this group, you will want to post uplifting content and keep it fun and educational. Use it for recognition. Recognize everything anyone does. It should be a happy place to come to. If you get your team living inside this group, it becomes one of your key ways to communicate to your team. If you want to run a team production contest, or if the company makes an announcement, your team will look for those announcements in this group. Spend time developing a culture where everyone is posting and engaging on this group page. That's the magic of inclusion and connection. Make your page the place to gather around the campfire, the glue that keeps your team together. Creating a customer community. Some teams and companies do a great job creating a special group page for their customers. This is a great way for the company to educate on the products and best usage practices. Your team members can also share their stories in here, which will encourage products usage. This is a huge factor for driving great retention. Value, value, value. The customers need to be reminded of the great product they get from you, but also the ancillary value they derive from being part of such a caring and fun community. This chapter was meant to give you some ideas on how to lean in social media to harness its many ways to enhance your building strategies. If you want a great short course called Facebook for Network Marketing, you can find it at fbnetworkmarketing.com for only $24, 75% off with code EMPIRE75.
Helen, hold on for a second, please. Okay, I believe that we should stop here because we read a lot of information. We have to think about this information. And if anybody have a question or some input or would like to share, please click on the icon. I will unmute your microphone and we will talk. If not, we are going to wrap it up. Nadia Edinger, go ahead. Unmute your microphone, Nadia.
Hello, everybody. It was really, thank you so much, guys, for reading the book. And because when you're reading, it's understandable more, of course, and always pleasure to see you. I wanted to tell you, each time when we're reading or I am reading, and again, this is topic about Facebook, it's remind me again that we're losing so much. For example, myself, that we don't work really on internet. It's a big possibility, and it really, Brian, it's amazing how he explains so well. Yeah, I saw myself, you need to look in it for sure. And congratulations to Nina for such a great team member, Ron. Good luck to her. She is really amazing. Like, we all need to learn from such a like younger people like we are, and she's new, but big future for her and for all of us. And thank you so much again. It's always pleasure to get together. We don't have chance to see each other, but one day. Thank you again.
Thank you, Nadia, very much. And I would like to thank you again to all readers, the most reliable manager from New Jersey, mom of three, manager Iris Christopal, my friend and partner Isaac Gilbinovich, supervisor from Brooklyn, and friend and partner Helen Osipov. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next time, next Monday in 1 week. We will continue. Take care. Bye-bye.